You've been waiting a long time for this day to happen.
Yes.
A Valley daughter fought for 7 years to get justice for her dead mother. Tonight, the taxpayers know the cost of that justice, $3.2 million. The big question, why would the county suddenly decide to settle for so much money in the middle of a trial? In an ABC15 exclusive, Dave Biscobing reveals the jury was about to hear how key evidence was destroyed to cover up the death.
Deborah Braillard suffered a horrific death inside Maricopa County Jail. The diabetic Valley mother was deprived of insulin and denied medical care for 3 days before slipping into an irreversible coma.
Never again.
Her daughter Jennifer, who was forced to pull the plug, sued MCSO, Joe Arpaio, and the county.
There's just too much injustice there, and so I'm her voice.
Braillard's lawyer told us before the trial even started.
You're going to hear dramatic evidence in this case about the destruction of evidence by MCSO.
He was right. In 3 weeks of testimony, that's exactly what we heard.
Documents would go missing or were changed?
Yes.
2 insiders, Dr. Todd Wilcox, the former jail medical director, and consultant Dr. Jacqueline Moore.
I am suspicious.
Both testified they saw evidence being changed or destroyed.
Going to lunch one day, coming back with my sandwich to find somebody controlling my mouse remotely and looking in folders and documents.
The ABC15 investigators have obtained this ruling from a judge showing that 4 key pieces of evidence related to Deborah's death were intentionally altered or destroyed. Number 1, here's what MCSO claims is Deborah's medical screening form. They say she denied being a diabetic. But look closely. This form is dated 3 days after Deborah went through intake and 10 hours after she was rushed to the hospital. Her original form? Destroyed. Number 2. Every inmate's medical screening is supposed to be videotaped, but the video of Deborah's screening? Deleted. Number 3. Deborah had phone conversations with family and friends while in custody. All inmate calls at the jail are tape recorded, but the tape of Deborah's calls? Missing. And number 4. 2 jail guards who testified they failed to get medical help for Deborah wrote reports after she died, but those initial memos also missing.
That was information that was in my first memo.
Detention officer Sandra Garfias admitted her report no longer exists.
Do you have a copy of the initial draft? No, I do not.
This is worse than going up against organized crime, and I did that as a lawyer for 5 years.
Right now, neither side can comment on this case because a gag order is still in effect. But the $3.2 million settlement is in addition to the $2 million in legal fees that taxpayers have already spent on this case. I'm investigator Dave Biscobing, ABC 15 News.